All right, guys, here's a quick tip for you. Once you've been in the business for a little bit, it is safe to say you will have encountered plenty of chains. All right, this one's still a little wet from being in the cleaner. And encountering those chains, invariably, you're gonna encounter kinks. Quick tip on how to fix that. First, try to just roll it and flatten it out where you can by hand. Okay, just work your way through it. Give it a little jiggle. Don't pull too hard, obviously, because, well, you can break it. We don't want to do that. And then what you can do, let's see if this one's going to cooperate for the video. Might have still too much of a twist in it. Oh, alright, it's going to fight me. Oh wow, this one's really super twisted. All because I'm trying to demonstrate this real quick for you, of course. Normally they pop out pretty quickly. So, speaking of chains like this, what you want to do is, if you have a herringbone or a tight curb, anything like that, or tight Cuban, you want to store them flat whenever possible. Almost there. It works good for light kinks and so on and so forth that you might have, you know, in a Figaro, rope chains, any of that stuff. Box chains. There we go. Alright. So we have that basically back in place. Let's get this last one in. There. And then you can just go like this. Alright? That's going to help it stay there. Let's go ahead and get this other one out while we're at it, and then I'm going to show you one more thing to do to it once you get it where you want it. Don't get frustrated and yank on it and try and bend the links and all that. The links fit just fine even though they're tangled. And if you try to adjust them to take the kinks out of it, invariably you're going to mess up the form of them. Okay? Then just go ahead and take your flat nose wide pliers, and wherever you had the kinks, just gently go along like this. Okay? Just this little bit of compression is often enough to keep them from going right back into that kinked form. Alright? Not hard, gentle, especially if you're trying to do this with a hollow one, because hollow ones kink as well, right? So just be really gentle about it. Just light compressions along the length of it. And as you can see, there's still a little bit that I'm going to work on that's a little uneven, but the bulk of it is sorted out, right? I can still see up here. I want to compress right here a little bit more. So I'm going to hold that a little firmer. And I'm going to compress a little bit harder right there. Not super hard. And then lastly, if you're looking down the side and you see that one of the links, that it's all lined up, but there's still a little bit extra because it's become deformed, you can lay it across your bench pin like so, and just very, very gently come along like this and line it back up. Okay, it usually won't take much at all. So that one, once this is polished, that should be fine. Okay, and of course you can polish this on the big wheel. You just want to be gentle about it. Okay, don't apply a lot of pressure. Make sure it's well supported, and only do small sections at a time. Don't try to do the whole thing all at once. You're just going to have problems. Okay, so just quick tip.